Thank you. On behalf of Virginia CLE, welcome to our program, Improving Your Results in Bodily Injury Claims Handling. My name is Brian Bill. I'm the Director of Seminars here at Virginia CLE. We are offering this program today as a webcast and telephone seminar, in addition to which we have a live audience here in Charlottesville. However you've chosen to join us, welcome. For those on the webcast, you may submit questions at any time by using the chat room portion of your screen. We don't anticipate technical difficulties when we have them. They're usually associated with bandwidth and solve themselves. If you have a problem that does not solve itself, please call us at 800-979-8253. For those on the telephone, you've already heard you may email questions at any time by emailing us at sems@vacle.org. Let me now turn to our program. We've offered many programs in the past on handling claims, often focusing just on the plaintiff's counsel and the defense counsel. What was always lurking in the background was the likely payor in the case of a judgment, the insurance company. Like the proverbial black box, you could observe the inputs and outputs and infer what is going on inside, but you never really knew. We hope to dispel some of that mystery today. It's my pleasure to introduce our speakers. You have their biographies set forth at full in your materials, and I won't give an extended biography. Robert Cham is our special guest today. He has worked for 30 years for the Nationwide Insurance Company as an Assistant General Counsel and Claims Director. Julie Palmer of Harmon, Claytor, Corrigan, and Wellman in Richmond has years of experience in tort and contract claims, primarily on the defense side. Vaden Warren of the Warren firm here in Charlottesville focuses his practice on personal injury cases and will represent the plaintiff's side on today's panel. We've assembled a wonderful panel for today's very interesting subject. I look forward to their instruction and insight and turn the program over to Cham.
All right, thank you very much, Brian. This is a very informal process as far as we're concerned today. We'll try to answer questions as they arise, recognizing that there's a lapse between when the question is submitted and when it will come to either Julie or Vaden or myself. But as I said, this is a very informal process for us. We welcome questions, have questions come up as we go through the material. I'm going to follow the text of the handout of the material fairly closely, though I'm not obviously going to sit here and just read everything. And Vaden and Julie will be interrupting me frequently, I hope, as we go through the material to add insight and to augment whatever mistakes I may make. These are strictly my personal views and observations. As Brian said in the introduction, I was employed by Nationwide Insurance for over 30 years. Very proud of my service at Nationwide, both to the company and the clients of Nationwide. But they are strictly my personal views. They in no way represent any official statement from Nationwide on any of these subjects because I'm no longer employed by them. And to the extent that they are personal observations, you may agree or disagree with them, and that's fine because I don't consider myself the end-all and final authority on any of this information. So with that said, why don't we just start on page 1 of the material and just sort of set the stage, which is that no one really knows how many personal injury actions potentially are in existence at any given time in the state of Virginia. There are various organizations like the Insurance Service Organization, the ISO, that rolls up information that's provided to them by the insurance carriers. But that doesn't capture all of the possibilities as far as personal injury cases are concerned. But we do know from the State of the Judiciary report how few cases, civil cases, are tried. And we know that in any given year, there's typically far less than 5,000 civil jury trials that are impaneled and actually tried to a verdict. So it seems to us, it would submit to us that if you're going to represent your clients effectively, that you need to not only obviously be a good trial advocate and an effective trial attorney, but you also need to have skills as far as the development and negotiation of personal injury claims are concerned.